Hello YouTube, this is the Archangel back again with another deck review, and today I'll be doing a deck review on the White Lions deck Series B in blue, which is created by David Blaine, and he created overall 3 main decks until now, like the main design, which is the White Lions, Split Spades, and the Gatorbacks, which is going quite famous right now. And this deck is the unlimited version of the White Lions, and the Series A were the older ones and are quite rare now. And this one is unlimited, so you can buy it right now if you want in his shop. And I'll leave a link for that in the comment section, in the description below. So if you want to buy it or just check his cards out, then you can check it out. And this deck is designed by Mark Stutzman, which is the designer of all David Blaine's decks, and his designs are really nice. So let's get to the box first. On top and front, you can see right there 2012 and White Lions, and you may not be able to see it on camera because it's embossed, but all in white. But if you have it in person yourself, then you can see it. And there's a lion right there. You can see that blue lion. I mean, a white lion in a blue background, and the red ones are in a red background. And there's a ring around it, which are pips of spades, clubs, diamonds, and hearts. And sorry for the noise. And on the bottom, it says playing cards and that type of ribbon kind of thing. And on the bottom it says made in the USA, Series B blue. So this is the unlimited version, and there's also the red one, which is also nice, but I don't have it. So, and here has distributed by David Blaine Productions, DB Productions, New York, and yeah, that's the location. And as I said, designed by Mark D. Stutzman. And that the spade, or a split spade, because that's a D and a B, but if you flip it over, it's actually a spade, and it's 2 lions on each half, each split spade. So try to get it to focus, so you can see right there. And on the other side, created by David Blaine Productions, DB Productions, as you can see there. Right there, and it has a blue seal there, and on top it says White Lions covered under the seal. It's hard to see there, but you can see that blue seal. And it's a split spade also again, so it says DB, but if you flip it over, it's a spade. And the back, it just shows the back design itself, which looks really nice, and I'll get to that further later. And there's a silver foiling there, and it's also metallic. The some parts are metallic, which is really nice. Now we'll pop the tab open, and the tab, it doesn't actually say playing cards because I opened it. I don't want to open it again, but it actually says play indigo cards, so that's one interesting thing. And David Blaine said in his website that there are some secrets in this deck that we can find, but I'll get to that later. So put the box there. Okay, right there. And with this deck, you get 2 extra cards, and they're quite useful. One is a blank card right there. So it's a blank card. So you can do this, you can use this for blank fans. Sorry, I'm not really good at it, but you can make blank fans as a magic trick. For example, you so just trying. So like you do a blank fan, basically just do a blank fan showing that all the cards are blank, and then you shuffle the cards and then they're all normal. But I'm not really good at making blank fans, so it's not that easy to do. So it's something like this. So all the cards are blank, and then you just probably shake it or something, and all the cards are back again. So you get a pretty useful blank card. You can use it for writing something, or blank fan, and you get a double backer, so you can do some tricks with that, and it's quite standard with most cards today. That was most decks. And this deck, right out of the box, it comes in a mnemonica stack. Wait, I forgot to tell you that it comes with 2 jokers first. And so first we'll get to the jokers. These are the jokers. They're identical, nothing different, no reveals. It's David Blaine playing with someone, probably the devil, right there, and it's shaped like a joker. But actually, see in details, there's a table, and the David Blaine playing cards with the devil and the trees. And then there's split spades there, and then there are these circles and these balls, which depict the faces of queens and jokers and kings, which is depicted in the deck, which I'll get into later. And this is just the joker itself, quite interesting. Unfortunately, there are no reveals, but it's okay. And the jokers and ace of spades are different than the series A's, and I think the series A's are more interesting, but I don't have them. But this deck is also nice. So as I said, it comes in a mnemonica stack, and I already stacked it like this, so it doesn't it didn't come in a order of, you know, ace to king and spades, hearts, clubs, diamonds, like that. So it comes in this stack. So if you know the mnemonica stack and how to use it, then you can perform magic right out of the box when you open it. So that's something quite useful and good for magic, right there. So this is the mnemonica stack. And so first we'll get to the ace of spades. It's the same as the split spades deck, the ace of spades, but it's instead of split spades, it says white lions, and there's a woman there and a spade, and there's some kind of flowers or floral design right there, and it's like that. So that's what the ace of spades looks like. And in the rest of the deck, it's all normal except for the court cards. So these cards are all normal, like a normal bicycle rider back or standard deck. So nothing much to expect for the normal cards, number cards, and the ace of hearts. Only the ace of spades and the back design and the court cards are modified, and it's changed. Some of them are changed with the faces of different people, probably the people that are important to him in his life, or the people he know. I don't know, but it's the face of some people, so that's quite interesting, rather than the normal, just normal faces. Okay, so that's the faces. Some of them are normal, nothing customized. Like for example, this queen, the face isn't changed. There. So the face isn't changed in this one. This one is changed, so I don't know who she is, but it's someone with a changed face. And there's King of Clubs, which is someone else also. This is also someone, so it's changed. And the King of Spades is he himself, David Blaine. And the Jack is normal, Jack of Diamonds. King of Hearts, probably someone changed. This one, so it goes like that with some faces changed. And the Queen of Diamonds and the Queen of Spades, so like that. So some of the court cards are changed, some are normal, and the rest of the deck is normal except for the Ace of Spades. Now we'll get to the design. So the design is just a mirrored back design, so it's not, if you flip it over, they're the same. But the design is split spades, a lot of split spades together. So it's just the back design are drawings of split spades. As you can see, the spades are split into two. because that's, you can see it as David Blaine or a spade that's split in two. And this deck, the secret that comes with it, which I couldn't find before, but in the internet I found out that it has a marking system, and it's a semi-marked deck, so it's not 100% marked deck, and you can't always know the value 100% correctly. And if you don't understand or get what I mean, I'll leave a link down below on how to use the marking system. And the Series A has more reveals and more detailed secrets, and it's more interesting, but this deck is also nice. And yeah, so, but one thing about the marking system is that you can definitely know what the suit is. So for example, just cut the deck and I get this one, I know that this is the club right there. Or if I just take this card and see this one, it's a spade. So that's one really interesting thing about this deck, because this deck is so simple and no one would know that this is a marked deck. No one would happen to think that, especially non-magicians and the audience. They will never think that, because this one, from this up close, you can't even see the marking unless you're the magician. It's so simple and the marking is so visible to the magician. So we're looking for a marked deck, but a semi-marked deck, and this is the best one on the market, I think, because it's really nice. It's really subtle, the marking, and it's really invisible to the spectator's eye. So now let's get to the handling. And David Blaine never mentions the finish he uses on his cards, but he just says that they're really nice. And the finish is really nice. They're really slippery, and it does clump after a while, but you can still fan them really nicely. And maybe this is only in my country, because my country is really humid, so I don't know about the other countries, but the deck handles really nicely. Spreads in the hands, spreads, ribbon spread, really nice. Riffle shuffles, also really nice, and it's kind of flexible, so that's something really nice about it. Springs also really nice. So basically this deck does everything really nicely, no problems whatsoever. Fans also really nice, although the design makes it a bit dull and the borders are a bit thick, but that's alright. And the pharaohs are also really nice, no problems, and sometimes you can achieve a perfect pharaoh, which I almost did right there. And a giant fan, it does them okay, because I'm not really good, but the design, as I said, is also a bit dull. But this deck is more like a deck for Magic, not much for collecting, although you can. And this deck is, they said, what David Blaine personally uses for his Magic tricks and for Magic. And lapel spreads, nice. It's really easy to do, but I'm not really good, but it does them really nicely too. Color changes, for example, well, I'll try it again, but color changes are nice. And you know, this deck has no difficulty whatsoever. It doesn't take long to break in, and basically it's overall a nice deck of cards. And yeah, double lifts and whatever you want to do with this deck, they can do it, no problems whatsoever. And this deck has a really nice marking system, so this deck has a lot of good things in them that you can really use, and that can be really beneficial for a magician, so that it can really improve your Magic. And has a marking system, a blank card, so this deck is, it's really nice. The finish is also really nice. And so that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the deck review, and overall this is a really nice deck, and I would give it a score of 8 out of 10 for the handling, the looks, and the features of this deck. And please subscribe to my channel for more deck reviews, tutorials, and much more. And check my channel and like this video if you want to, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Bye.